Hello everyone and welcome to the RPES Empire State Showdown here at the Oswego Speedway. We are currently watching Ty Dickinson in the 67 car as he comes around to complete his first lap in 𝐒𝐭𝐻𝐈𝐺𝐻's qualifying here this evening. He went fourth quick with an 18.988. The track record is set last October by Logan Herbert with an 18.638, which you can see Ben Jolly currently top of the board. He is now your track record holder here at the Oswego Speedway in the Big Block Modified. We will now go on board here with the 82 of Dalton DeWert as he makes his way off of Dirt Series Promotions pit road. Comes around turn 4 here to complete his first of 2 laps. First lap puts him second quick with an 18.549. See if he can get any better here on lap number 2. To the line, looks like he's just a tad bit slower. The second lap, only 0.02 of a second slower in that last lap. As Jimbo Rooney just came on the track, he's your final qualifier. Still has one more lap to complete. He went to 8th on lap number 1. See if he can get any faster on lap number 2, and he does. He improves by 1 spot, puts him at the 7th with an 18.744. But tonight's 𝐒𝐭𝐻𝐈𝐺𝐻's fast qualifier is Ben Jolly with an 18.475, setting a brand new track record here at the Oswego Speedway. Now we will head into right rear racing heat race number 1. Your starting grid will look just like this. Ryan Bittler in car number 9 will go from pole position. Alongside will be Jimbo Rooney in the 27. However, he does have an EOL from incident from the last event at Eldora. So he'll go to the back, so that will slide up Ben Jolly. So instead of starting 4th, he gets the luck of the draw. He will now start 2nd in this right rear racing heat race number 1. Dylan Yeager, your current point leader here in the Dirt Modified Series, will start 3rd. And starting 4th will be the 11 of Joseph Groom. And 5th will be Flying Fred Hoffman in the 13. Then Robert Puckett will start at the tail of the field in car 30. You see the field here we'll get the 1 to go signal here at the line. It's 8 laps of distance. Well, actually no. I'm used to saying top 4, but tonight, since we have, I believe, 22 cars in action, all cars will make it through into tonight's 75-lap Empire State Showdown feature event. We'll have 3 heat races on tap, and then we'll run our Full Throttle Motorsports warm-up session. And we'll go straight into the 75-lappers. So should be a quick night here at the Oswego Speedway as we're ready to get the third-party gaming green flag in the air for the first time this evening. Ryan Bittler fires off, and away he goes in car number 9. Dylan Yeager there shoots to the inside of the 924. Almost thought about making it 3 wide there into turn 3. You're going to hold it on the inside, see if he can get by the 9 as he gets to the line. And he will. Dylan Yeager from third to the lead here on the opening circuit. Your fast qualifier, Ben Jolly, staying right there with him in the 924. See Ryan Bittler there in the P3. Fourth right now is Joseph Groom, and then flying Fred Hoffman right behind him. Jolly continues to put the pressure on the 48 out front. He is not letting Yeager get away, which he's gotten away and ran and hide many times this season. Already a three-time winner here in 2025 with the series. Ben Jolly just ran the fastest lap of the heat race last time around, so we come to the halfway signal here at the line. Side by side, once again out of turn 2. Yeager has the high side momentum, so he pulls away into turn 3. Obviously, track is still lightning fast here in the early goings. We'll certainly see it slick off towards the end of the 75 lapper later on. See, Jolly continues to try to like diamond it off the corner, but right now just not as many places you can run on this big 0.62 mile oval. Joseph Groom, pretty confident advantage over fourth place right now as he holds down third spot. Fred Hoffman in fourth over Ryan Bittler. Sixth is Jimbo Rooney, and then Robert Puckett brings up the tail here in Reigel Racing Heat Race number 1 as they head off in the turn of 3 and 4 for the final time. Dylan Yeager will see the checkered flag first. He picks up the win in Reigel Racing Heat Race number 1. Ben Jolly finishes second in the 924. Those two will move on to your Metcalf Cinematography redraw here in just a little bit. Finishing third will be Joseph Groom in the 11. Fourth, 13 of Fred Hoffman. Fifth, Ryan Bittler. Sixth, Jimbo Rooney. And seventh is the 30 of Robert Puckett. Reminder, all those drivers transfer into the main event. So now we get ready for Casey Simon Cinematography Heat Race number 2. James Fries, at least that's what it said on his entry form, how to pronounce it. He will start on the pole in car number 1. Starting second will be Anthony Roselli in car number 7. Third, Trent Merkel in the 118. Dalton DeWert, who sits second in the current standings, starts 4th. Jacob Miner in the 22 starts 5th. And 6th, Ethan Perry in car 79. And rolling out the 7th, he will not be in competition as he is race control tonight, but from the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Benjamin Wirt in car 14. So it'll be 6 cars in this one, as Benjamin Wirt will not be making the call out there. Same deal though. Be 8 laps distance. Everyone will transfer on to tonight's Empire State Showdown. Of course, this is the second annual Empire State Showdown. Last October, Logan Rumsey picked up the win in a great race. One of the best races we have seen with Regal Promotions Esports as a whole. We only had 2 cautions in that one, and those 2 cautions happened in the first 3 laps. We went 72 laps without a single caution in this event. We're hoping to do that once again this year. Not sure if I can get that lucky though. James Fries here will have the choice of firing when they choose to do so after the midpoint of turn number 3 and 4, and then as the third party gaming green flag is about to come out. for the second time this evening. Trent Merkel there, as we saw in the first one, P3 gets a great jump there on the bottom side, as Roselli there on the top side is going to be in the no man's land in car number 7. Dalton DeWitt was not able to make it by the 7 of Roselli, as he gets up in the loose stuff up top, loses some ground there in the full throttle motorsports number 82 car. Merkel may have him here at the line. Very, very close drag race. Freeze still leads that lap though in car 1. So it's Freeze, Merkel, Roselli, and DeWitt. That is your top 4. Merkel will once again try the top side, see if he can make it work around the 1. Looks like he shall lead this lap. Oh, he almost was. But Merkel, Freeze was able to get the top spot away there at the line. Side by side, which lane shall prevail? I at least would think 118 will finally go to the point, and he does. Merkel solely takes the spot away. Freeze is not going to let him go, though. He's going to keep coming right back at him in car 1. As you can see, Roselli and DeWitt also having a battle of their own right behind them. Has 3 laps to go here at the line. DeWitt just has nowhere to go right now. He's been on the bottom side. He can't really slide up in front of the 7 because of the 1 and 118 being directly in front of them. But your top 4 have broken away by 2 seconds over your 5th and 6th place cars, as we have just 2 laps left in this one. Second, third, and fourth all ran up the same exact line there as they get the white flag. Jacob Miner and Evan Perry there at the back right now. You see Perry walks up the racetrack, but Merkel will go through 3 and 4 for the final time. Up as he pushes out there for 1 second, but he will take the checkered flag first here in Casey Simon Cinematography, heat race number 2, over James Freeze, Anthony Roselli, Dalton DeWitt, Jacob Miner, and Evan Perry. So now we'll go into our 3rd and final heat race of the evening, which is brought to you by Twisted Speed. Jackson Johnstone in car 21 will line up from pole position. Alongside will be Ty Dickinson in the 67 car. Matt Taylor in car 15 go from 3rd. 4th, Chance Carr in the 2 car. 74 of William Ariel, I'm guessing that's how you pronounce it at least, will go from 5th. 6th, Xavier Sprague in the 5. And that is your starting order for heat race number 3. Same deal, 8 laps. Everyone will advance to tonight's main event. There have been 4 different winners in the Dirt Modified Series all time. Dylan Yeager, who picked up 3 victories this season, with being at Volusia, Port Royal, and Eldora. And Logan Herbert has picked up 2 wins. Obviously, he is not in competition tonight, but he picked up 2 wins in 2024, with being at Cedar Lake and I-55. And Logan Rumsey picked up the win last year in the Empire State Showdown, and then back in May, Mike Augustine is the 4th and only other winner here in the Dirt Modified Series with Regal Promotions Esports. Get the 1 to go signal right there. Next time around, they'll come to the third-party gaming green flag. A couple sponsors we did not get a chance to mention to this point. Abbott Box presents our drivers meeting each week. And of course, we did not have a 4th heat race tonight. But that would have been brought to you by the Reigel Promotions Esports Shop. And no B main tonight as well, so that was always brought to you by 618 Engraving and Design, which their owner is on the racetrack right now, Matt Taylor. Green flag is out once again as Jackson Johnstone steps on it. Johnstone out to probably the best advantage we have seen to this point. Dickinson has a great run there off of turn 2 though, able to suck right back up to him as they go into 3. Got Chance Carr there in the yellow number 2 car on his inside as they'll head off into 1. Johnstone coming back to the 2nd and 3rd place drivers now. He struggled to get off of turn number 3 and 4 that last time by. Carr tries to sling it in there. Was not able to get up in front of the 67 though. See Matt Taylor also putting his name into the hat as he is right outside this battle for the top 3. Just as we saw in the last heat race, 67 and the 2 side by side. Just trying to see what lane will prevail, but looks like Ty Dickinson are on the top. He will lead that lap just barely. See if he was able to hold it down the back straightaway. Reminder, the top 2 positions are crucial in this one as they put you in the redraw. The best you can start in this one if you don't start in the redraw is 9th. Matt Taylor there had the position at the line. Johnstone still on the inside. Seems like the bottom is very good on the restarts or starts, but the top side, once you get your momentum wound up, is the preferred line around this speedway. Matt Taylor once again was able to keep the high side momentum and hold on to it going into the corner. Johnstone looks almost to slide up there. Taylor gets into the fence there in 3 and 4. That is going to cost him much time, as now Jackson Johnstone can catch his breath a little bit and try to recollect his thoughts and go after the 67 car. So now Jackson Johnstone holds your final redraw spot for tonight's Empire State Showdown. Chance Carr in the 3rd spot. 4th is 𝐒𝐬𝐰𝐴. Then Matt Taylor there on the inside of the 74 of William. Ty Dickinson though will come out of turn 4 for the final time. And he will pick up the win here in Twisted Speed Heat Race number 3 over Jackson Johnstone. Those 2 will go to the redraw. Chance Carr, 𝐒𝐬𝐰𝐴, William Ariel in 74, and 15 of Matt Taylor will all start behind them in the main event. But now we move on to our Full Throttle Motorsports warm-up session. I probably will not know the redraw results, as Ben will be doing them in a spreadsheet, and I could not hear him when he will be talking about the thing. But they will realign each other on the racetrack, and I will figure it out that way. I would take an estimate that we will be running a good majority of this Full Throttle Motorsports warm-up session. So that'll give us a few moments here to mention a few sponsors. Hard Charger Award each week is brought to you by Twisted Speed. They give a free setup pack to the driver that passes the most cars in the feature event. The Hard Luck Award is brought to you by Premier Racing Setups. They also give out a free setup pack to the driver that experiences the hardest luck each night. I don't think we've seen anyone really experience too bad of luck tonight yet, but I'm sure we will in the feature event. The Last Lap Pass award is brought to you by F&D Awareness. It's $5 if a driver makes a last lap pass to win any feature event with RPES in 2025. Pit Road sponsors by Dirt Series Promotions, and the driver at the end of the season that has the least amount of incident points will receive free entry to the series in 2026. And of course, we have a top 5 point fund for the series. $75 and a championship trophy will go to the driver that is crowned at Charlotte here in about a month. Second will get $60. Third will get $50. Fourth, $35, and fifth place will receive $30. Our next event here with Reigel Promotions Esports will be tomorrow night, live right here at 8:30 p.m. Eastern at the Empire State Nationals. It's round 14 of 16 for the 360 Sprint Car Series, and we'll be live at Weed Sports Speedway for 30 laps of action. That event is free to enter. You just got to apply for league number 10150. You just have to have a 2,000 I rating or higher to be eligible. Then we'll take off next week, as I'll be working at Charlotte the next 2 weeks for the World Finals and the World Short Track Championship. So we'll have a race this Sunday with the F4 cars at Alton Park. But after that, we will not be in action until Monday, November 3rd, when the 305s take to Weed Sport and be live on Right Rear Racing. And then our next big block modified event will be our 6th and final event for the season, with 50 laps at the dirt track at Charlotte for the World Championships. And that will also be live on Right Rear Racing. And last thing to mention is in January, we will be expanding to Rocket League. We'll have the teams will consist of 3v3s. Be a 6-week season, including the playoffs. I have a bunch of awards, and we'll have 3 separate divisions based on your skill levels. It's free to enter, so if anyone wants to have fun to join, just look us up on Facebook, and you can find all the information you need. As we're just about to wrap it up here into Full Throttle Motorsports warm-up session, as you can see, Dylan Yeager, your current point leader, is the fastest by 1,000th of a second over Ben Jolly, as his fastest time is at 18.891. Before we jump into the feature, give a quick recap of what the standings look like heading into the 5th event of the season. Dylan Yeager currently holds a 51-point lead over Dalton DeWirt. Third in points is Chance Carr. He's 80 markers back. Fourth, Dean Reynolds not in attendance this evening, as he is away from home, but he is 182 points back in fourth. Fifth, another driver not in competition tonight, is Gavin Chatham. And sixth is Ty Dickinson, 194 points back, and he is tied with a driver that's not here as well, Anthony Morano. Matt Taylor sits in the 8th spot. 9th is Jimbo Rooney, and currently in the 10th spot is Fred Hoffman. As we are now ready for your starting lineup for the Empire State Showdown here at the Oswego Speedway. 75 laps to the distance. We'll start from the back. And we get to start off with the legend, the number 30 of Robert Puckett. And starting 18th, the 618 engraving and design number 15 car of Matt Taylor. We're off 18th. 17th, driver making his first start tonight with Reigel Promotions Esports. It is Evan Perry in car 79. And on the outside of row number 16 will be the Alps New York driver. Driver has over 100 plus starts in Reigel Promotions Esports events. It is the 27 of Jimbo Rooney. And rolling off 15th will be the 74 of William Ariel. 14th will be the 22 of Jacob Miner. 13th, the 9 of Ryan Bittler. Runner up 12th will be the 5 of Xavier Sprague. 11th, runner-up in points currently, the 82 of Dalton DeWirt. Outside of row 5 will be Flying Fred Hoffman in car 13. Chance car number 2 will start 9th. 8th will be the 7 of Anthony Roselli. 7th, the 11 of Joseph Groom. Now we're going to try to get our best look here at what the redraw results were. It appears Trent Merkel is going to be your pole sitter alongside Ben Jolly. This will be Dylan Yeager, Ty Dickinson, James Fries, and Jackson Johnstone. I believe that is your top 6. As now you can see they're getting formed up in tonight's Victory Fuel 4-wide salute here at the Oswego Speedway. Drivers are about ready to turn it loose for 75 laps here at Oswego. The track is going to change an awful lot. Breaks up, goes off, they'll catch the iRacing pace truck. And should be having the 1 to go signal when he gets in the line. So next time around, we should be green flag racing here at Oswego. If not, it'll be one more lap around. So Trent Merkel will start from the pole alongside Ben Jolly. Then row number 2, we Ty Dickinson. And Dylan DeWirt. And it'll be James Fries and Jackson Johnstone from row number 3. You got Groom, Roselli, Carr, Hoffman, DeWirt, Sprague, Bittler, Miner, Ariel, Perry, Taylor, and Puckett. That is your 19-car field for tonight's Empire State Showdown. As the lights are out on the iRacing pace truck, Merkel will fire first when we get to turn number 3 and 4. Green flag is out here at Oswego Speedway. Merkel slides up in front of Jolly. Jolly will turn it back underneath him there momentarily. Holds the line. He will hold the top side there as Yeager now will slide up. Almost gets into him, but he holds it down low. They will stay side by side as they head off into turn number 1. So Merkel leads the opening circuit here in the Empire State Showdown. Yeager comes up the racetrack, almost has Jolly cleared, was not able to do so though. As these two battle for the second spot, you see Dickinson and Johnstone. As Johnstone has now worked his way from the 6th spot up to P5 here in the early goings. Ben Jolly made a move there, trying to get the top spot away from the 118. Continues to run the top side. Continues to stay glued to the inside of the speedway. Fastest lap right now is a 19.199 by Ben Jolly. That was last time around. So Ty Dickinson that runs in the 4th spot up as, just as we say that, Jolly slides the racetrack, almost takes the lead away. He will now try it. Big dive bomb here into 3 and 4, slides up, He will now take the top spot away. Now Merkel's going to come back at him here as they go into 1. But Jolly will now solidify that top spot in the 9:24. So new leader up front here with 5 complete. With 69 laps left in this one when they get to the line. Now we'll see if Jaeger is able to get by the 118 as we get our first 618 engraving and design caution flag. The evening, actually, I believe. Through all those heat races, not even having a single yellow, but it looks like Xavier Sprague is. Oh, as he just gets into the wall by himself in the backstretch, parks it up into the catch fence. We'll see if we can get a better angle at that, but I don't think the 13 of Hoffman got into him there. Yeah, look, he just tags the wall and round the 5 went. But Ben Jolly here, strong in the early goings, as he just got by the 118 machine of Trent Merkel. Ben Jolly only has 1 career start before this, and that was an 18th place finish. I believe that was at the Volusia Speedway. Actually, no, I actually don't. I think he made a start at Volusia, but I don't think he made the show. Yeah, that is correct. He did not make the show at Volusia. That 18th place finish was last time out at the Eldora Speedway. Trent Merkel has never made a start with the RPES Dirt Modified Series, so this would obviously be his best finish, regardless of where he starts. Dylan Yeager is no stranger to Royals Graphics victory lane this season, picking up 3 victories already, as he has a decently commanding lead in the point standings. As Ben Jolly will lead him off of turn number 4 here back to the third-party gaming green flag. Merkel has the top side momentum. Will he be able to do anything with it? Merkel slides down below. Does not get into him, but they're 3 wide here as they come down the front straightaway. Jolly able to pull back up in front. Yeager now slides it across there, holds it on the inside still. That 48 is bottom feeding here early in the early going, just as they did in their heat race. Goes down to protect there on the 118. See, it's like a slide job line through 1 and 2. See, Jackson Johnstone has worked his way into 4th now, as Ty Dickinson has fell back to P6. Yeager slides up there. He will now take P2 from Merkel. Merkel continues to slide backwards into 118. Johnstone trying to hold off Roselli there in the car 7. Roselli will now go for a dive bomb move. I thought he was going to slide more than that, but he holds it smooth there in the middle. And he takes the 4th spot away. Now he sets the sights on the 118. See Dickinson and Freeze there side by side for the 6th spot. As Roselli will stay in line there behind the 118. As Johnstone also behind them. Freeze there lost some momentum. He will lose wholesale ground on Ty Dickinson. As Dickinson solely takes possession of the 6th spot now. Jolly and Yeager are nearly running identical lap times, with only a 1,000th of a second separating them 2 last time around. Basically the same thing that lap as well. As that Roselli does take that 3rd spot away, so he is now into a podium position in car 7. Merkel now -3 on the evening in that 118. Now we'll see if Johnstone is able to make anything of the 118. Dickinson runs in the 6th spot. You see James Freeze there in the 1. Still working the inside lane. Fred Hoffman up from his 10th starting spot into the 8th spot. And Chance Carr bottom feeding as well in car 2 runs 9th. And 10th is Dalton Ford. Ben Jolly is starting to stretch out his advantage here just a little bit over the 48 of Yeager. Roselli also trying to get away from those two. As Merkel and Johnstone go to work here for P4. Johnstone slides up. Merkel goes right back underneath him. Merkel, I'm sure, will slide him back here in 3 and 4. He holds the inside lane. Johnstone's gonna have a heck of a run though. He will take the 4th spot away. Freeze here may be able to get him too. He's been rolling the inside. That's kind of the thing when you guys are running on the top side together and are racing with each other. It slows everyone else up that's running the same line. That'll allow James Freeze here, I believe, to have the position of the line, and he does. Move the 1 to P5. Now he's going to see if he can do anything with Johnstone. Merkel might have something to say about that, though, before they get into battle with the 21. Merkel goes right back around the 1. He will now try to get back by Johnstone. He pulls even with him as they go into turn number 3. Does seem like the bottom, every time I think the bottom's coming in, the top continues to try to prevail on the top side of momentum. It's all about how you can hit it at this point. As you see, they're 3 wide now as they enter turn 3. James Freeze is going to make it very tight between these drivers. They're still 3 wide. Up as we get a 6:18 engraving and design caution flag, just as it was getting exciting. It's like Evan Perry. Like he almost gets into the back of the 15 there, gets a little tight and puts it in the wall, and around it goes. So our second yellow of the evening is another single car incident. We haven't really seen any cars get together yet. Definitely not knock on some wood there though. Do not want to see any of that. But we are 20 laps into this one, still 55 laps left. But Ben Jolly has led the last 15. Dylan Yeager runs in the 2nd spot. Anthony Roselli currently rounds out your podium positions. And Jackson Johnstone in the 21 is in your 4th spot. And Trent Merkel rounds out the top 5. All the cars are at least still in the session, other than Evan Perry, I believe. That is the only driver that has called in the evening. Robert Puckett is 10 laps down, but I believe he is still in pit road. Oh, no, he's on the racetrack, but he is 10 laps down, as he has only completed 11 of the 20 laps. So still 18 of your 19 starters on the speedway to this point. So Ben Jolly will lead us back to third-party gaming green flag. Ben Jolly fires, and it will get to the line first. Anthony Roselli gets a great jump there as the 48 struggled to get off the top side. He will pull even, but Yeager has the top side momentum as they bounce through the holes down the back straightaway. See in the background there, Fred Hoffman got into the catch fence, loses a couple spots. Up front still Ben Jolly over Yeager, as Yeager not letting him get away here on this restart. So Trent Merkel has fallen back to the 6th spot as Freeze now works on Johnstone and possibly Roselli, as Chance Carr had to gather it back in as well, as we are 3rd 6:18 engraving and design caution flag. Looks like It is the 74 of William Ariel. Oh, it looks like he was just trying to avoid the 13 car as Fred Hoffman gets into the wall there. He pretty much just got but by the famous Osco catch fence glitch, where basically see the screen goes black because when that happens, the he basically just glitches out of existence. But as you see, he goes directly back to pit road. But tough luck there for the 13. Obviously, he was going to be in the wall anyway. Then the 74 was trying to take some avoiding action, and obviously the 67 was already on his inside. Luckily for the 74, not luckily he had too terrible damage, so he is already back on the speedway, just has to start from the back this time. I would believe this will be our one to go signal here. Yep, it does look like the caution lights are out around this Oswego Speedway. Ben Jolly will lead us back to the green flag once more. Green flag is back out here. Oh, Charlie almost gets to the inside retaining wall. Digger makes a great run there off the bottom side of turn 2. So you just see the massive bumps that get down the back straightaway. That's honestly part of what makes running Oswego on iRacing fun. Digger and Jolly run about the same line as they head down the back straightaway. As we near the 50 lap mark to go here in this one, as Jaeger slides up, shows his nose. Jolly will continue to lead the way in the 924 though. This time when they get to the line, it'll be 50 laps left in this Empire State Showdown main event. As we have a battle for the race lead. Jaeger and Jolly running two separate lines. They will be side by side at the line. Jolly still has the race lead at the line though. Jaeger slides up. Jolly, high side momentum, puts him back to the top spot. Now here comes Jaeger. Jaeger is going to slide through the inside line. He's going to get some grip there off the second turn. Pulls him down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Once again, has that tire right in. Try to slide it through here in 1 and 2. Little by little, got to have lots and lots of patience to make a pass here in this one. As we get a 6:18 engraving and design caution flag, just as we didn't want it. Looks like a few drivers may have been involved in this one. It's like Trent Merkel. I'm going to think he might have gotten into the catch fence glitch here. And yes, he did. So a second driver has been captured by the wall tonight. Trying to figure out what happened here with Joseph Groom, as he was the other car. That was involved. This he used this. I don't know what happened to him there, because he was disappeared for this whole entire time, and all of a sudden reappears. So not 100% sure exactly what actually happened to him. I guess the world will never know. But I see Trent Merkel, though, another one of the drivers that have been captured by the wall. He is now down Dirt Series Promotions pit lane in the 118. We're under 50 laps left in this one. Still over halfway left here at Oswego. Lights are out on the iRacing pace truck. And we'll get back to racing here when they get to 3 and 4. Green flag is back out here. Roselli there now looks the inside of 𝐒𝐬𝐫. 𝐒𝐬𝐫 shoots down to the inside. That is where he wants to be on the speedway. He does not want to see Roselli either. As you see, Ty Dickinson got sideways back there, but believe, oh, as I say that, I thought everyone kept it going, but a couple drivers went around. I know Ty Dickinson was one of the drivers that I saw get sideways there. So we'll take a look at him and try to dissect exactly what happened. So 22 there of Jacob gets into the side of him and gets sideways. Oh, and then, yeah, Rooney just wrong place, wrong time. For to go, and of course Trent Merkel would be one of the cars that would hit him too. Just another tough night for Jimbo Rooney. Of course, Trent Merkel. Trent Merkel may be working his way to the Premier Racing Setups Hard Luck Award for the evening. So we get a quick caution flag there once again. Should be coming back to the third-party gaming green flag in 3 and 4. Ben Jolly will step on the lateral pedal once more here in 3 and 4, and we're back underway. Dylan Yeager able to stay with him this time. More than he was last time, as Roselli is not alongside of him. Yeager side by side with the 924. Jolly, though, has the advantage as they head off into 1. You can imagine how difficult it is to try to stay patient running that inside line, but Yeager now will pull ahead and have the advantage as they head off into 3 and 4. Will he be able to lead the lap at the line? Yeager will officially take the lead as they head into 1 and 2. Will he be able to keep it? Yes, he will. They will head it off into 3 and 4. He will slide up. I thought maybe he was going to go to the middle, but he stays on the low side in the 48. Of course, he is looking for his 4th win of the season. Yeager trying pull away little by little as he was 1/10 faster last time around than the 924. Roselli, of course, runs in the 3rd spot. Jackson Johnstone still runs 4th, and James Freeze in car 1 is the 5th spot. Dalton DeWert has worked his way up to 6th now after starting in the team positions earlier on in the main event. Same thing with Chance Carr. As Jolly is not letting Yeager get away, as they have now swapped lanes on the speedway. So you see Jolly is trying to do like a diamond line off of 1 and 2. He gives up a lot of time entering, but he gains at least most of it back coming off the corner, though. As they ran nearly identical times last time around. As actually the fastest of all 3 of them was Anthony Roselli. Remember, still a long way left in this one, as we still have 40 laps left in this Empire State Showdown. As Jolly catches the ball in the front stretch, we go back to watch Johnstone and DeWert to battle for the 5th spot. And Chance Carr is about to make it a 3-way battle in car number 2. DeWert will slide across the 21's nose. He'll put up in front of the 2 as well. He should have the 5th spot at the line, and he does. So the full throttle Motorsports number 82 moves to P5. Chance Carr trying to come along with him as he continues to blink out there. But he currently has the edge on the 21 as they nearly make contact. 23 and 4. DeWert will now set his sights on the 1 car, if he can hold off Chance Carr, that is, as Carr and Johnstone not letting the 82 get away too much. Yeager has about a 2nd advantage now up front, as Ben Jolly is coming back to the number 7 of Anthony Roselli, as Roselli has been pulling him in about a little less than 3/10 a lap the last couple of circuits. Now back in towards the tail end of the top 10. Matt Taylor just made his way by, put up the 8th spot past Ty Dickinson, and then Fred Hoffman has worked his way up to 10th after catching the catch fence of death. And Jimbo Rooney leads in the 11th spot, and 12th is Ryan Bittler over Trent Merkel. So it's DeWert, Jolly, Roselli, Freeze, DeWert, and you can see Carr there running the top side. He is staying right there with DeWert as they battle for the P5 position. As they're about to make it a battle for P4 here momentarily. See, Roselli is now just within striking distance of the 924 of Jolly. Trying to keep my eyes on both battles that are happening in the top 5 at the moment. James Freeze thought he was losing some time to DeWert, but he's started to pull away from them just a little bit. As the times have started to get a lot closer between Jolly and Roselli after the 7 has caught him, after being about a second back from later in the goings. Chance Carr just made his way by the 82, but now DeWert coming right back at him here in 3 and 4. Carr is rim riding up top for all it's worth as he goes to the 5th. Of course, Carr and DeWert started deep in the field in this one. Have to be some of the drivers up for the Twisted Speed Hard Charger Award honors. As now, we'll see if Carr can do anything with the 1 of Freeze. As he blinks out there again. Johnstone kind of running all by himself there in the 7th spot. And 8th right now is Matt Taylor over Fred Hoffman, and then Ty Dickinson is running in the 10th spot in the 67. Jimbo Rooney runs 11th, 12th William Ariel over Trent Merkel and Ryan Bittler. 15th is Joseph Groom. As we're going to go back to this battle here as they continue. These three continue to be glued to one another. You see Ben Jolly has once again pulled away to about a second gap over Anthony Roselli, but you're not a surprise. The 48 of Dylan Yeager has pulled away just as he has done many times this season in car 48. Well on his way to his fourth win of the season as Yeager, his car catches the fence there in turn 4, and that will bring out our fifth 618 engraving and design caution flag of the feature event. It's a tough break for the driver that was running in the 5th spot. We'll go back and check just to see, but I believe that was all by himself. Just got a little bit too high there in turn 3 and 4, and it does appear to be so. He is lucky that he is going to be able to drive back to the pit Dirt Series Roast's pit road, though. You know, if he gets caught in that catch fence, he could have been forced to tow and could have lost a lap or two. When we get back to third-party gaming green flag, we'll have just 25 laps left in this second annual RPES Empire State Showdown. I can tell you, the third annual RPES Empire State Showdown will take place on Tuesday, September 15th in 2026. It'll once again be open setup big block modifieds. It'll be 75 laps just as it has been in years prior, and a custom trophy will be up for grabs for the Dirt Modified Series. So mark it on your calendars in 2026 for the third annual RPES Empire State Showdown on Tuesday, September 15th. As Yeager in the Majolas C number 48 car will lead us back to third-party gaming green flag once more. Yeager, Jolly, and Roselli, their top three. Is Roselli able to do anything with them here on the restart? He does edge ahead there, but Jolly should have the momentum down the back straightaway, and he does. Still side by side as Jolly cuts his nose off, plays some defense there through 3 and 4. DeWert also tried some hard charges on the top side and made some contact. James Freeze, we've not seen him run the top in some time. He's been glued to the inside for about the last 30 or 40 laps. Yeager, though, pulls away in car 48. He is off to the races in the 48 car. Jolly runs second. Roselli still in third. James Freeze runs fourth. And DeWert almost does make contact. 82 gets sideways. I believe he's going to gather it back in. Just going to lose a couple spots there in the full throttle motorsports machine. That'll move John Stone in the 21 up to P5 is Fred Hoffman in the 13 now. He's been running about anywhere from 8th to 10th most of this event. He is now into the 6th spot. And of course, Matt Taylor in 7th and Ty Dickinson runs 8th as we get a 618 engraving and design caution flag. Seems like it may have been, it was the 82 of Dalton DeWert. Trying to see if we can get a, looks like he came across the nose of the 27. We'll have to see if we can get a better angle of this one from the far chase cam. All 82 tags the wall on the front stretch. Another 127 didn't really have anywhere to go. But tough break there for the 82. So second straight driver we've seen fall from P5. As I see DeWitt here, he's doing some sort of maneuvering here to try to get back to his pit stall. We'll have 21 laps left when we get back racing. Pace truck will stay out for one more lap. We should get the 1 to go signal when they get to the line this time. As you see, track has gotten awfully slick as we look with an aerial view over the Oswego Speedway, the Steel Palace. iRacing Pace Truck will start to make their way down Dirt Series Promotions pit lane, and we will get back to it here with the 48 of Jaeger leading us back to the Third Party Gaming green flag. Flying us back out here at Oswego Speedway. Flies there in turn 1 and 2. As Roselli now will look to the inside of Jolly as they go into turn 4. Inside, Jolly has a high side momentum though. Who will get to the line first? Looks like Roselli just barely beat into the line. 1,000 of a second separating the two at the line. As we get a 618 engraving design caution flag. Multiple cars may have been called for this one. Oh, Trent Merkel nails the inside wall. It appears there on the front. Oh my God. We need a better angle of this one. He heads off into the monitor, hits the wall head on. The opening there in 1 and 2. Man, that's about the worst part of the wall you could possibly hit. Although I do not think that was even your 618 engraving design caution flag. I believe it was something else entirely. Now, I stand corrected. It was. Man, what a hit there for the 118. As that brings out 618 engraving design caution flag. As you've seen, a lot of our caution flags tonight have been single car incidents of people getting into the fence and disappearing like they have on the backstretch, or just as Trent Merkel did, hit the inside wall. I don't know about you guys in the chat, but I definitely think Trent Merkel 118 is basically the epitome of what it means to be the Premier Racing Setup's Hard Luck Award winner. I believe we did complete a lap there, so we should be double filed when we get back to it. And it does appear that to be true. Maybe not. But with Reigel Promotions Esports, we are double file unless there is consecutive cautions or under 10 laps to go in an event. Unless it's a NASCAR series, that is. As Dylan Yeager fires back off in the 48. We saw Roselli get oh so close to finally taking that second spot away from Jolly, but was not able to do so before the caution flag flew. Yeager, Jolly, Roselli, Fleet, and Johnstone, your current top 5. Chance Carr out of nowhere, he is back up to 7th now. in car number 2 as we get another 618 engraving design caution flag. It's like Dalton DeWert may have gotten involved in this one too. Oh, he just got caught out. 74 came down the racetrack off the top side there, and DeWert just kind of had no clue they were going to come down, and basically just caught an elbow from the 74. I will say, even though Merkel is probably definitely the Premier Racing Setup's Hard Luck Award, DeWert is not far behind, as he has certainly had a tough one as well. Here, though, we've had some couple quick cautions here in the last couple laps. We've not had any awful incidents tonight, though. That I believe, at least that have been cautions, that I believe really would result in an EOL for any of the drivers. Of course, Dylan Yeager, he picked up 3 official wins this season. But he also picked up the Gunslinger Challenge, which was a 16-car invite-only event with big block modifieds at Millbridge. If you didn't get a chance to watch that one, I would say you need to go back and just watch a couple laps, just to see some of these drivers rip and modified around Millbridge. It's really cool to see. But Yeager will lead Jolly and Roselli back to the third-party gaming green flag again. Yeager heads off into turn number 1. Hugs the inside line, so does the top 3 as well. Jolly defended there well on the number 7, as he actually gains a little bit there on the 48 as they head off into 3 and 4. He runs 4th, 5th is 21 of Johnstone. And you see Chance Carr dimes off the corner. He will take the 6th spot away. After getting to the fence earlier on, he has now worked his way back up just outside the top 5. As Yeager, something wrong with Yeager there. Maybe he got into the wall in 3 and 4. He is now back to 4th spot. So big development here for the 48. Ben Jolly now your race leader over Roselli. See how fast things can change. Maybe he got into the inside wall as well. But Chance Carr now moves into the 5th spot past Jackson Johnstone. So now Ben Jolly still has Roselli all over his mirror, but he does not have anyone in front of him anymore. See, Roselli has been able to stay with Jolly, but he has not been able to make the pass throughout this event. As you say, Yeager is working it for all he can, using up all the speedway. As he tries to roll these drivers back in. He was the fastest car on the racetrack that last time around in the 48 car. See, Chance Carr still running the top just as he was earlier on. He is not scared of it. As Johnstone leads Matt Taylor, who is right behind him. Jimbo Rooney runs 8th. 9th is Ty Dickinson, and 13th is Fred Hoffman currently. You see Dalton to work there in 82 in the background. He runs 12th. As James Freeze is now closing up on the 7 of Roselli as he's starting to slide back. Still rolling the inside there in car 1. Will he be able to get by the 7 here in the upcoming laps? As we get into the closing stages of this one, just 8 laps left. Actually, 9 laps left. It'll be 8 to go here at the line. And Jolly clear sailing out front, about a 1.5 second gap over Reigel as Freeze still hugging the inside line in the 1 car. And of course, Jaeger still trying to make up for what happened there in 3 and 4. Chance Car runs a close 5th as he tries to run on both of them. So now Johnstone and Taylor go to battle for the 6th spot. So Taylor comes right up in front of the nose of the 21. Go back to the battle here for what is your 3rd spot in the Speedway. Jaeger giving it all he can to try to get by number 1. So just 5 laps left. Ben Jolly's 5 laps away from victory as you see Jaeger gets into the wall there in turn 2. That'll put a damper on his efforts of getting a podium position. Chance Car now up to 4th. So now your closest to in the top 5, at least at this moment, is Reigel and Freeze. Matt Taylor and Johnstone still doing battle. Johnstone now finally have the spot there over the 15. Jimbo Rooney runs 8th. 9th is Fred Hoffman. So the 2 friends doing battle there for the 8th spot. Hoffman running hard. He is wrong side of him down the back straightaway. Down front straightaway in the turn 1. As Ben Jolly will come out of turn 4 here and get the 2 lap to go signal. These 2 continue to do battle here. We'll go back up front here to Johnstone and Taylor. But Jolly, he will see the white flag here at the line. Ben Jolly takes the white flag here in the Empire State Showdown. As he's about to put the number 9 of Hitler a lap down, and he will do so. Final time through 3 and 4. Ben Jolly will come out of turn 4, and he will be the 2025 RPES Empire State Showdown winner. Reigel will finish 2nd. In 3rd will be James Freeze. We'll get over those 3 in just a few moments. Rounding out your top 5 was the 2 of Chance Car and the 48 of Dylan Jaeger. Definitely a heartbreak there for the 48 after leading much of the middle part of this event. Finishing 6th, Jackson Johnstone. 7th, Matt Taylor. 8th, Jimbo Rooney. 9th, Fred Hoffman. And rounding out your top 10 was the 67 of Ty Dickinson. And finish 11th was the 5 of Xavier Sprague. 12th, the 74 of William Ariel. 13th, Ryan Bittler in the 9. And then 22 of Jacob Miner finishes 14th. 15th, the 82 of Dalton DeWert. 16th, the 11 of Joseph Groom. 17th, the 118 of Trent Merkel. 18th, Evan Perry in the 79. And then rounding out the field, the legend, the 30 of Robert Puckett. Now we'll see if any of our drivers are in the broadcast waiting room, and they are. We'll get a word with the 924 of Ben Jolly first. Hey Ben, how you doing?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, great race there. I mean, obviously, definitely luck helped out with it there. I didn't see exactly what happened with the 48, but you ran a great race. Pretty much stay with him the majority of the time.
Oh yeah, man. I don't know. It's unfortunate for him to get in the wall like that because I don't know. I think he would have this thing wrapped up, but over that, I don't know. We just had an overall good car, and I guess just kept where he was towards the beginning of the race. Though I think we were a little bit better. Then I think my tires started fading a little bit, and I don't know. I just kind of let him do his thing, burn his tires up, hopefully. And yeah, it's unfortunate for him to end his night like that. And yeah.
I guess talk me through how the track changed throughout the event.
Well, at first it was just it was almost wide open all the way around. There was a few bumps that kept hitting. If you hit them right, it'd mess you up and push you tight into the corner. So you had to keep your best, try to stay out of them. And throughout the race, it kept getting slicker and slicker. So I know slower is always faster when it's on a slick track like this. And I don't know, man. I just try to find the fastest way around. And that slider line that he was running, he was pretty committed to it. So I'm like, you can't run the same line if you're going to try and pass him. So I tried something different, and it was working. And that's when he messed up and hit the wall, and that's when I got past him. So luckily, I got past him safe, and I just kept the thing rolling.
Obviously, congrats on the win. And is there anyone you want to thank before I let you go?
Oh yeah, myself for dialing the setup. Paladin Melfab, Gisel, Athletic Association, Limitless Raceway, Thrill Factory, Metcalf's Photography, and you guys put on the shows.
Appreciate you running, and hope to see you next month when we run Charlotte.
Yes, sir, you will.
Congrats on the win.
Yep, thanks.
All right, now we'll get a word with your second place runner, Anthony Roselli. Hey, Anthony, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. I guess first question would be, I mean, obviously you stayed with Jolly there for a while, just never able to get by him, or you just caught a caution at the wrong time. Is there anything you think you could have done differently?
Get a better qualifying effort so we didn't start back so far. I mean, I think that's kind of what used up my tires a little bit more, is trying to get up there. So wasted time, but then had a couple restarts where I was underneath of them, and then a caution came back out. So maybe a little bit of luck too.
I would say, kind of seemed like your tires went away there at the end, as you sort of started to come back to the one of freeze towards the end.
Yeah, I'd say like the last 25 laps is where I kind of felt like I plateaued at, and I was kind of more just trying to hold my line, save my position, kind of settling in there.
What sort of lessons will you take into the next event?
Just qualify better, start our night off a whole lot better.
Well, I appreciate you running, and is there anyone you want to thank before I let you go?
Yeah, it's Savage House Racing. Ryan and Randy do a whole lot for me over there. Van Sickle Electric, Accurate Collision, Mobile Metals, Highwood Auto. Yeah, thank you for putting this on.
No problem, and hope to see you at the next one.
Thank you, man.
All right, finally, we'll get a word with your third place finisher, James Freeze. Hey, James, how you doing?
Good. How about you?
Oh, by the way, I saw your note on the entry form. It is Freeze, right? Hey, you got a copy?
Yeah, my Discord bugged out.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. I mean, you really, I mean, I say you almost were like the most consistent car. I feel like, honestly, out tonight. You're just consistently there, right outside the top three, and I end up getting a podium run here towards the end.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Not too bad for a sprint car midget guy, but
Yeah, I love myself my sprint cars. These big blocks are a whole different challenge, especially with all the different weight. I guess talk to me through what different ways you drive the car compared to when you drive a sprint car.
Well, with the sprint car, it's pretty much wide open the whole time, so like it's way different. It's like just wide open the wig speed, and then like when I come into the modifieds, it's just completely different the way it leans over and stuff.
Yeah, I always feel like it's I mean, I wouldn't say frustrating, but like uh, it's it takes a lot of experience, I feel like, to get good in these because it's a lot of throttle control and just knowing when to hit the throttle and when not to.
Yeah, Ben Jolly got this setup dialed in. It was pretty good. Had a teammate pissed. It was real pissed off after that race.
I'm sure. I'm assuming it was Trent. He had a rough night.
Yeah, he wasn't having a good time after he got out of that top 3.
Yeah, he disappeared when he got into the catch fence, and then he hit the inside wall. But I appreciate you running, and is there anyone you want to thank?
Ben Jolly made this awesome wrap and this awesome setup. J&H Automotive, Merkle Motorsports. That's just about it.
Well, thanks for running, and hope to see you next time.
All right, thank you.
That was your third place runner, James Freeze. And with that, that is going to about do it for tonight's Empire State Showdown here at the Oswego Speedway. Thank you to everyone that tuned in to the broadcast. Reminder, we'll be live tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern with the RPES Empire State Nationals with the 360 sprint cars for round 14 at Weed Sport Speedway. And our next big block modified event will be November 18th at the dirt track in Charlotte as we wrap up our 2025 season. Thank you to everyone that tuned in, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.